Fawwaz beat both online qualifiers.
Yeah.
Just came here, was one of the random dudes that signed up. But of course, this guy has so much experience being one of the best in Street Fighter 4. And he's now playing, making that switch from C Viper to Necalli here in Street Fighter 5. You know, using those seismos, the ground pounds. He feels very comfortable with that. And, you know, he's one of the Seattle hometown heroes.
Yeah, so we're going to definitely hear a lot from the hometown fans here at PAX West 2017. But we got Ice, whose Guile looks so solid. He dominated, and I mean dominated, Pool A on Friday.
Well,
so
let's see how both these players do. Over to you, Gutex and Duggish.
Thanks, guys. Everybody, anybody who here is from Seattle, actually local.
Yo, give it up.
Local, yes.
Where you at?
Yes, send some love to the hometown hero,
It's our boy Fawwaz.
Everybody, come on, Seattle. You can do better than that. Don't you want to see? Don't you want to see the hometown hero beat?
That's the problem with hyping up the hometown hero, right? You're like, oh, this is the guy that, man, you used to just beat us all the time. Nobody wants to cheer.
Not everybody here at PAX pays attention to fighting games. That's why we do this. You guys watching that are just like, hey, what is this stuff? Are you from Seattle? Oh yeah. Do you want to see a hometown hero win this match?
Definitely.
All right. I'm convinced. Seattle really cares about.
And we'll see how this goes. Necalli versus Guile. Not Necalli's favorite matchup. Pretty difficult to get in, but a lot of matchup experience with Guile in general. You know, he's one of those characters that even with his new tools, there's certain things that are just fundamental to fighting against Guile, and Fawwaz certainly has that experience.
What do you think of that wake up EX flash kick right there?
Sometimes you just got to set the tone early. You know,
Exactly.
you can always choose how you want to play that.
Yep, I like it because remember, in 2 out of 3, it's a little bit different. You know,
it's scarier.
You only got one round to collect data, but in 3 out of 5, hey, you put that fear into the opponent's head early. Like, hey, I will do it.
Right.
I will disrespect you.
Yeah, let's go. First round to Fawwaz.
There we go. Yeah,
and I do like that. 3 out of 5. You know, you just want to get started early. Get them thinking as much as possible about whether or not you're gonna do it, whether or not you pull that trigger.
I think if he's in that situation again, he's gonna EX flash kick again.
Oh, we'll see.
To prove that he is that crazy. The reason why EX flash kick is such a big deal is because if it's blocked, it leads to
mid block string.
It leads to tremendous damage if it's blocked.
And so far, it's all working out. Ice giving him the steel toes.
Look at that life lead now.
Huge life lead for Ice right now.
Now Guile's gonna.
Oh, what a little shimmy, little mini shimmy into the super. Not gonna kill though.
No. It doesn't matter if it kills because he's gonna use the rest of this time to build up more meter. Because in case it goes to the 3rd round, Necalli will have more resources to start with.
Gives up side. Puts himself in the corner. Now Guile with so much real estate behind him to work with. You're just going to see him march back, throw sonic booms. Seismos, though, able to catch him at full screen. Oh, he's really looking for those sonic booms. And Guile knows. Guile knows. He's just sitting there watching him. He's like, I know exactly what you're trying to do.
Yo, what's up? Not like this? No, you don't want to put me on the mic.
Yeah, Guile finding the sweep right now. Really good round from Ice. 1-1, trying to get this first game.
Local heckle department is in full force right now.
Oh, what a dash forward back fist. I love that punish on the Seismo. We can see how much Fawwaz is leaning towards that to deal with these sonic booms, but Ice already has the answer. And now we're going to see Guile, I think, take a little bit more of an aggressive posture. He's been afforded that.
He's got a life lead. He doesn't need to overextend.
Woo! Oh, no, we're just getting caught right now. The damage. Ice looking so solid, so clean.
Pretty convincing first game. I think he's established the EX flash kick game.
Yeah.
He will do it.
Right? And that had Fawwaz kind of sitting further back, and he's like, all right, if I'm going to sit back, I'm going to try to work these seismos to clip you when you throw these sonic booms. And immediately, Ice already had the answer. Dash forward back fist in order to catch him. He caught him with that huge jump in because he cut the timing and he knew what he wanted to do. Yes. We're going to see what Fawwaz can do to adjust to that. And all of it starts, like you said, with maybe that EX flash kick to start where it makes you a little bit hesitant to be so in, right?
Yep. Yep.
Because he wasn't even just doing them on wake up. It was like low jab on block, and then he just shoved it in there.
Yeah, he did it once on wake up and once on a block string.
Steady pressure from Guile right now. There's the Seismo, unafraid. Oh no, he's looking for the dive kick input.
Oh no, that looked like I should have punished. A little too late now. Good corner push from Necalli. Oh no, accidentally puts himself in the corner.
We've seen that a few times from Fawwaz, just jumping into the corner. He still thinks he can burn kick out to the other side. Not a thing.
Typical C Viper players.
Typical Viper.
They don't play by the rules. They don't care. There we go.
Great defense from Guile, getting him off of him.
I like.
Necalli's so scary right now, though.
Uh-oh.
What an uppercut. And this time he's got the read. That changes a lot, right? We're talking about the flash kick game, and when you keep winning out on that, it just feels like it's snowballing in your favor, right?
The good news is he didn't use any meter on it, so
no.
At least he starts with now almost 2 bars.
If I had to guess, I think he probably did like a throw invincible one, trying to predict like a dunk.
Yeah. It was smart, though. Now an adjustment has been made by Fawwaz. That's what fighting games are about, making adjustments based on the decisions that your opponent makes based on the situations that you put them in.
The patience from Ice really paying off.
Whoa, jumping jabs. Oh, wow.
And we've been seeing him go to that jumping jab. Something about that hitbox is favorable in this matchup.
Huh, okay. Seems like Ice has then done his homework on Fawwaz.
And if you have something like that, it's what you want against Necalli. Pretty much what? He has to uppercut or stand jab for anti-air. And if you can handle the stand jab a little bit and force him to commit a little bit more of that mental energy towards getting that DP motion out in order to anti-air you, it's a win just in and of itself.
Yeah, not just mental energy, but also the time it takes to physically do the command for the uppercut.
But so far, we've seen Fawwaz with a really great anti-air game with the uppercut, so...
I agree, though. It does take mental and game resources to do that move. But Ice is still looking very strong. Both sides. But Fawwaz, oh my gosh.
Again, the read on the stomp.
Yeah, I mean, Necalli all powered up, tons of resources to work with. But look at that gray life. Oh, woo! That finish right there was largely due to the gray life he incurred from eating the V reversal.
That was that US straight. 2 games to Ice.
That was a freedom punch right there.
Third win for player 2.
And it's looking really good for him.
Yeah. Guile's trying to spread democracy all the way to the jungle. It's kind of like a missionary, you know?
Missionary.
Yeah. You know, like Catholicism back in the day. You know, you go to some foreign land and then try to convert everybody to Christianity or Catholicism.
I don't know, man. They're on an Air Force base. Looks like Necalli's out of place.
He brought... Guile went over there on a mission to the jungle, brought him back to the Air Force base so they can study him, convert him to democracy so that he can take it back to the jungle.
To show it can be done. This is terrible. This is the behind the scenes of just terrible thing. Look at these Sobots. The control from Guile right now.
Dude,
look at the life difference. My God.
Right.
Oh, this is where the end begins, though. Necalli just needs one opportunity.
That's
what?
Oh,
the read.
The slam dunk.
Oh. And it's...
Oh, man. That EX flash kick and then the EX command grab. Oh, my God. The disrespect continues to mount.
I mean, it's a great read, right? He figured he was going to try to block, anticipating Necalli to go to the sky.
So smart by Fawwaz. But, hey, look. Ice is up. This is match point. It's 2-0. One round up. He doesn't have to take any big risks. He can just play good old, good old Guile. Oh!
That's disrespect, though.
Yeah, he's starting to elicit an emotional response.
Right back at him.
Oh,
right back
there it is.
at him.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, no, and he lost
finally. The EX flash kick was finally blocked. Street Fighter is a game of respect and disrespect. It is devolving swiftly into just straight disrespect.
And we talk about like the way that you use the character and the way that they're designed in order to get the opponent to do what you want. Sometimes when you're on the back foot, if you can bait them successfully into playing that kind of a game with you, we saw how much that just paid off. He just pulled him into this game are you going to do it?
Yeah,
it's just a game of chicken at that point, right?
It is a game of chicken. It's like, if you can make the opponent mad, throw them off their game, you've essentially already won the match. Because now they're thinking about what a terrible human you are instead of thinking about how to beat you. I was going to use a different word, but My God, yes.
But there's also something to be said that when that's what you've got left, there's just not a lot left in the tank. If that's the only game that you can be winning.
Yes.
And we see that Ice still able to close it out with dominant fashion.
An emotional response, I think, was triggered there by Ice. Ice, come here. Have a seat. Ice, tell us about the EX flash kick. What you were thinking about that EX flash kick in that first game?
With the first game?
Yeah, like you used EX flash kick continually, but it's a super risky move because if they block it, you're probably going to take a huge amount of damage. So why do you use it so often?
Oh, well, I mean, he was just continuously showing me that he was going to pressure. So, I mean, I'm going to show him that I'm willing to do it. So if I establish it early, then it kind of creates hesitation. But, I mean, it's all a game. So, I mean, it's all a mind game pretty much.
It's a mind game. Were you trying to elicit an emotional response from him? Were you trying to make him mad with those EX flash kicks?
Oh, of course, always. Always.
Well, congratulations. Good luck in your next match. Very convincing, very entertaining show of democracy, spreading freedom everywhere, including the jungle. Back to
I said, no, you have to. You have to.
Gotta spread democracy. All right, back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Gutex. There was a lot of interesting things that Ice was doing that there was maybe some subtle things that not the everyday player would see or the everyday viewer would see. Looking to punish specific things. He knows the matchup clearly because we were seeing like some Sobot punishes from range. That was pretty sick. And lots of disrespect at the end on both sides.
Listen, Gutex said it best. Street Fighter is a game of respect and disrespect, and we saw so much disrespect in the beginning just to kind of set the pace of the match. And, you know, even props to Fawwaz, but he really changed his style of play from the very first match to the last one. He started off by throwing a lot of the seismos, the ground pounds, but the trades weren't working out for him, and Ice was really smart and on top of him. There's so many times where he got a free jump in because of those risky seismos. You know, Duggish said it first, too. It's a bit of a, kind of a hard matchup for Necalli, but, you know, Ice came out on top.
Absolutely. There was definitely, like, in that first game, round 2, there's that point where it looked like Fawwaz was looking for his Sonic Boom.
Yeah.
And just waiting to use the Seismo. I stayed patient, waited. And when the Seismo came first, Ice punished it and took the round.
He did, yeah. That's
and
right.
It sort of just discouraged the Seismo game a little bit. And I think removing that tool away from Fawwaz was enough for Ice to just get in his head.
Yeah, I think if Fawwaz played the way he did in later rounds, I feel like the set would have been a lot closer. Just that in the beginning, he was putting himself in the corner constantly. He was having some really strange jump-ins. I think he was getting a little bit flustered by the flash kicks and the Sonic Boom pressure, which is what Guile's all about.
Exactly.
Right?
Two special moves, right?
Yeah. So it looks like we are, I think that was it for top 16?
Yeah.
Oh, that was still